Hey guys, I can get triple A's. I can't. I've yet to get a perfect full combo. I have a couple charts where it's close, but not quite. Two things. One, why is this so quiet? Oh. That would be why. Let's... Cool. And two, this light is entirely too bright. There we go. And then I was there was stuff in between, but I did get in some DDR today and had the wrong shoes on. So not only was it nowhere near the scores that I'm used to, I'm also out of shape after not playing it for several weeks. Oh no, we did La Mulana last night. Yeah, no, I said yesterday I was going to do SMZ3 today. I would do La Mulana again, although I would like to finish sometime before my usual finish time. And my coffee's not yet done. So yeah, we finished our World of Warcraft: The Season of Discovery, which has proven to be quite a bit of fun. Finished our raid, and then people were like, "Oh, we want to run a dungeon." I'm like, "Great! I've got an hour and a half. Sure, I will come run this dungeon. I can be the tank." And they're like, "Great! Okay, we'll assemble the group. Oh yeah, we're gonna go just get something to eat. We'll be back in like 15 minutes." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then they came back, so we wound up starting 15 minutes later than I expected. So we finished 15 minutes later than I expected. But yeah, it's what it is. I normally don't tank, so it's on my druid, which I'm neither equipped nor geared nor experienced in tanking on a druid. But I did it anyway, and then I'm moving things around. Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, so I was while finishing the tanking thing, I did all the setups and stuff. Oops. Thank you. Yeah, this is what happens when I try multitasking. I get like about 80% of it set. The other 80% is not. When did I pour the coffee? Yeah, it's been like 6 minutes. Alright. I was wondering, yeah, this is not La Mulana. Although I would have no problem doing more La Mulana. I don't know, maybe I'll just a couple more, because even though La Mulana seeds do take a bit longer, they are really fun, and doing them more would only get me better at them. So I don't know. We're at a point where I'm not quite ready to do Final Fantasy 12. No, last night's seed was really mean. And also I could have routed it, but it was entirely that I forgot to get a thing, but in part I forgot because I usually get that very early because it's very rare that we get the life seal that late, or birth seal that late. But anyway, hello and welcome Code Data, Meru, Rashkavar, Bimani coming in too.
Can I help you? Your eye has been looking better.
What I've been doing is, even though she doesn't want like something brushed against her eye, so I get a tissue ready with hot water, lukewarm, like a bath water kind of thing. I hug her, so I I got her a choco. Oh, very, very nice cat. Very nice cat. Alright, brush the eyes. Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah. Hey, Scotty. Fox Netscape. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, right. And I also am using this, the tail sprite because it was adorable. So we're double furry. Oh, I could have been the fox sprite. Oh well. For those that are not as familiar with this, the name Ketsa actually turns out Ketsa is a given name. There's actually somebody on YouTube that has the YouTube channel I Am Ketsa, one word, and they put out music. They haven't put anything out in like a decade and a half. Fox indeed. But the name Ketsa came up because I took the word kitsune and tails, and I like messed around with the sounds and the letters, and I came up with that. So that's where that comes from. Right, so this is SMZ3. For those of you that are not familiar with this, one, welcome to the stream. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And two, I rolled it myself, so it's going to be terrible. 3, 2, 1, go, woo! Oh, why am I trying to short charge? That's not a thing we can do. Okay. So, I remember last SMZ3 seed, I went directly to the 2 items down at the bottom and they were nothing. It doesn't spend that much time. Oh, I got hats. Is it the fox ears? Ooh, there we want those. Why, how convenient. I have them right here. Alright, so far, we're 2 decent items out of 2. Not that we need either of these to beat the game, but they're kind of nice to have. This may or may not be logically required for 2 checks. And by that I mean 5 checks, but 4 of them are in one place. Ooh. And give me bombs! Ooh. Was it last week's seed where we got the hammer really early? It was like I was off of Uncle or something like that, and I just immediately did the front of escape, which is not a thing I do very often. Uh-huh. Actually, that's not terrible to have. Oh, I think those guys are in the general prize pool. Not that I'm going to kill enough of them to really make it matter. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I'm so happy to get those early. More often than not, we get high jump boots like never. And the seed is kind of a pain in the ass until it decides to maybe give it to us at the end. So that's good. I like that. It is amazing to me how much of the game kind of relies on high jump boots, and then as glitches are found, like underwater physics manipulations, also kind of heavily rely on having high jump boots. Not that we'll be doing it in this, but I can. All right, now it's time to. Ooh, actually, what do we got? Okay, well we got no crystals here. Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. The nice thing about this, if you can say anything about this is nice, it does mean that we're probably going to have a decent amount of Super Metroid done really early, and I'll get to go mode A Link to the Past. Which I'm always cool with. Like, give me a handful of items for Metroid and I can full clear it. withhold half the items from Link to the Past, and it's going to take me just stupidly long. So that's certainly something. We have a lot of money and no bombs, so we'll be buying bombs. I suppose I could take a risk and see if we'll get him out of Blind's Hut, but nah. Oh, yeah, we're going this way. Did we get anything? No, we've gotten the Cane of Burna, and that's it. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I don't really care about listing this. I mean, for logical purposes. Actually, I don't think it's going to change anything on the logic map, so I don't look at the So the SMZ3 tracker that I use only has the Link to the Past logic. Because I could map out the Super Metroid one pretty much by memory. Oh, we got the chicken stuck in the end of the previous screen. Ooh. Well, I'm always cool with that. So this is looking like probably the ideal seed for me. We're going to just do a quick leisurely loop of A Link to the Past. Cute. And then just steamroll Metroid. For those of you less familiar with A Link to the Past, it costs 100 rupees to get that 50 rupee that I just got. That's the thing. Uh-huh. Some bombs require a bomb. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Also, the nice thing is that it does mean that we will require the boots at a reasonably early point in the game. So here's the other question, though. Will it make me go into Super Metroid with a small amount of items? At which point, I will then sequence break half of Super Metroid. Probably. Alright, do we get bombs out of here? I mean, some kind of flying bomb. And we would have been fine doing this. Well, either way. Did I get something else? Nope, we've just been getting a whole bunch of missiles. Alright, so. I mean, I kinda don't like that we're just running this whole way to do race game and see what's on the library. I mean, I guess on the plus side, the library is gonna be a thing we can absolutely do when we come back here. And will not. So I got a high inkling. This is gonna be something good. Also, what's real nice is for Mini Moldrum Cave, I can at least Cane of Burn on one of them. Now, if you want to give me like a heart container, that'd be sweet. Deal with those crabs. Oh, well, that's curious to put here. I'm just gonna mark down that we did do library because I'm not gonna be coming back for it.
And this cat is going to cause some mischief. What are you done here?
I can't see what's on the bottom half of the screen right now. It's invaded by a cat.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Uh-huh. Well, that'll be relevant later.
occupying space that I need to use for other purposes.
Hey, what? There we go. And then press left. Okay.
Are you aware that I'm looking at the screen behind you?
Her tail is very excited right now.
Oh, excited.
Oh. Okay. I must appease the cat.
Okay, you good, cat bro?
Oh, mini moldarms with a will to live. What? I remember when I said this would make this much easier? Really now, really? Dang. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, that's 2 out of 3 pieces. It's saying that Aga is in logic. Oh, right, we got a sword. Which, really? Which, although technically true, is actually not true at all. We don't have a lamp. Right. Wow, that was rude. Dang.
Oh, are you coming to be a lap cat?
Bimano looks very interested in getting in my lap.
You could be a lap cat, and then I will pet you. I will pet the cat.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so, I mean, I could fake flip her, but no. Alright, here's the order these are going to go in. We're going to go to Hasralazad's closet. You know, remove it from your deck if you're not playing for ante. Each player takes their existing decks, deals a new set of 7 cards, returns their life to 7 life. Whoever loses that game puts up another card for ante. We all know that card. Oh, I would like you to not attack my pants. For a few reasons. Green Pen in Swamp Palace. Well, we got 2 out of the 3. So, this has got to be the morph ball. Right here. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Alright, so none of those are the morph ball. I'm not about... Oh. Yep, she's being a lap cat, but only with, like, 1 paw directly into the... Alright, I guess she's bored. So we're... I mean, we're not doing terribly. I mean, honestly, it might just be vanilla morph ball. Actually, high jump boots does put the second item in logic. It's not in logic in... So I don't do hard mode logic, because it only affects a link to the... It only affects Super Metroid, and... I'd probably do all of those things anyway, but they're not in logic. But Hydro Boots does put... Oh, or just... Okay, well, I'm glad I came here. Alright, so basically we're in go mode for Super Metroid. Actually, we need Ice Beam and... I mean, there are a couple of things we would need. For what we are bound to do, I don't necessarily need Grapple. Sorry, Gravity. But it'll help. Mm-hmm. And we did get the back of escape key. Whether or not I'm gonna want to do the back of escape, I mean, we can. It's not in logic because we don't have. If we got the fire rod, I think it would put it in logic. But well, we'll cross our bridge. We'll get to it. I would kind of rather just. Why the hell did I pick those up if I'm thinking of death warping? I need that. So unless this is a lamp, okay, and it's not. We're just gonna breeze right through super. Oh, you have no bombs. We have power bombs. Ooh, that'll be a thing. Eh. I mean, we only got one other thing left in logic, and it's Agina's Cave, and I would rather 420 blaze it through a link to through Super Metroid than do that. Oh, apparently we got super missiles that way. Okay. Oh, right, and we... Not that it would matter much here, but we did get plasma. So we could have gotten this from the beginning. Obviously, it's not going to be Morph Ball, because we already got Morph Ball. Actually, with Morph Ball, we have a third item that's in logic down here, so that's also kind of cool. I'm guessing power bombs or bombs. It's going to be one of these three. Or speed booster. Or... A glove would be fun, because then that means that we have to go back to A Link to the Past. Doing this first in case it's power bombs so we can complete the... Is this even rando? Oh, we had another 2 items out of here. I forgot there's... Everything just keeps getting better. So there's one item in the roof. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, so it's gonna be sending us back and forth. I mean, with that, I mean... What's funny is it doesn't even put anything in logic. Like, it means that I can full clear Eastern Palace, but I mean, I know more than was logically... Well, there might be a lamp in there. We'll see. Almost. Whoops. Also, so nice having high jump boots. That is not a luxury We're often afforded. So that being said, there's nothing else I can do in Super Metroid. Unless I got bombs and never noticed. Like, not. Sure, let's do Eastern. I guess. I mean, it's not as terrible on AD now, then we have a bow. Oh, and a red boomerang. So, you know, when we run out of arrows and arm us now. There we go. All right. So hopefully we'll get a lamp. We are logically obligated to get a lamp at some point in the very near-term future. What would be better is if we got a flute, and then we have access to the mountain, which also means access to Norfair, and we could do a lot of things in Norfair. Also, I could have done this earlier. Not that we would have been able to complete it. What'll be even better is if it's a God EP, and then we just get all the things. So for those of you just joining us, Moon Pearl's on Lumberjack Ledge. So, oh no. Oh, and it's been long over 15 minutes. I just got lost in the box here. And the glove. Oh. Oh, that's so lame. Oh. Oh, if we had gone here first. Oh. Oh, well, I mean, it's fine. We'll just finish this. It's not in logic, but I don't give a shit. Although I do tend to be pretty sketchy on the final dark room. Well, I mean, we got blue mail. It'll be fine. Is it God EP though? An item has to be in the big chest in order for that to be a thing. I'll just put that I got all the items. Yeah, whatever. And oh my god! Oh my god! It was. Wow. Okay. It can happen. Oh, shit, I don't have any arrows. Let me out! Alright. We'll try that again. I mean, we could kill the green Igor with not arrows, but whatever. Also, is that gonna... It's gonna mess with this. Thanks. For as often as I do that room, it is really disorienting. Then we need all the arrows. And also the hearts. I think this one is arrow, arrow, heart? Yeah, okay. No, don't. Oh my god. Well, that went well until it didn't. And trade? Nope, hey, we killed Ridley. Sweet. Actually, we don't need to be climbing down here, because we're just going to go right back into Metroid. Oh, it's... Oh, I'm looking on the logic map. Why does it say Hylia Island is yellow? Oh, right, yeah, yellow means we can see it. We can't get it. I mean, you can. We had boots, and this was overworld glitches, but... It's not. So, I mean, we can go down to the Billy Mays room, but we're probably going to do that last. What does kind of suck is that we only have one pack of power bombs, and it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to do all these. Hopefully we just pick up one, maybe two more power bomb packs along the way. That is not a power bomb. Oh, it's so nice having high jump. Oh my god. Like, it's almost kind of disorienting. I've just gotten used to never getting them. And do we want this? Oh, we do, actually. Okay. I don't think this will one-shot him. Oh, okay. I think 2 super missiles will wreck him too, but... Oh. Oh, hey, we get all our power bombs back. Sweet. So, although we could do Gauntlet, I'm probably going to do that... We're going to come back and do that later. Nailed it. Sure. Again, also used to not having hydro. Not that that changes that at all. I don't know why. Oh well. Hey, it's that thing that we needed. Get back these power bombs. Boop, 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 boop. Well, we're not gonna need those. We might need the front of us, or front of us. We might need the front of the gauntlet. Oh, right. Wrong one. But we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Although at the very least we could dip in, grab it, and leave. Ideally with screw attack and space jump. Ooh, fuck that up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know, we're kind of bordering on being able to do Zora, but maybe not. And then get back all our power bombs. I said, thanks. Ideally not die. Well, we are getting pretty decked out for when we go back to A Link to the Past and have to do like all of it. Oof, overshot that. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, we got that. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we need to get the lamp. That's... But, I mean, for all I care, lamp can be in Norfair, and we'll just clear Super Metroid, and then go back in the Link to the Past with just a shit ton of items. Or it's just right goddamn here. Okay. Well, let's go kill Aga at some point. Alright, well, let's go murder Aga at some point. Oh, we're gonna be a bit short on power bombs. So we're gonna need a power bomb to get out of the bottom if we so choose to do that. How are we gonna do this? Probably this one first. Hopefully this is a power bomb pickup, because... Or not. And unfortunately, we do... If I were to make the really iffy decision to go back and get power bombs from the grasshopper things, we'd be kind of stuck. Oh, yes please. Alright. So we have a power bomb. You know, we're risking with this. Oh my god. CNA! I'm saying that right. With the raid, hello and welcome. Hopefully the stream went well. As you can see, I'm playing Super Sonic Brothers. I want Kenny. Okay. You know, I've seen that. I'm like trying to think of it as like from the periodic table. Yeah, I know, it makes sense. Oh, that's not power. Alright, so we're gonna need... Well, now Aga's super duper extra in logic. So we need a power bomb to get out of here. Alright, so we're full on... Darksiders, the Capcom fighting game? Oh, no, that's Darkstalker. Right? Alright, so we're gonna be here for a bit. Hey, we can leave. We would need many more power bombs in order to go do the Billy Mays room. But we can get this, so we can't go down and get the waterway anyway. I mean, normally around now, I would do Billy Mays, wrap back up to Criteria, and we would go. Yeah, I'm not big into the. So this is Tales of the Varia suit. Hey, it's Bob. I don't know how to feel about this. You know, we're not gonna need Varia for a little bit. Here, let's turn it off. He's so much cuter in orange. Right, I kind of wish that something different was done, like, I don't know, like, maybe you get, like, aviator goggles with a suit, kind of like how the suits give Samus shoulders. Yeah, the tail tip, yeah, like, Tails' orange color is iconic. So in my mind, we're gonna need a couple of these. Actually, if anything, we can just go this way. So we're gonna need. I mean, my immediate thought is we're gonna need at least 3 power bombs. Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked the Sonic Spring. I only wanted to play as Tails because it's my childhood dream. If anything, alright. Oh, what we can do, we can go in here. Right, we can go in here and we can farm the fireflies. We'll give power bombs. Right, that's a much better use of our time. And then when we leave, this grasshopper will give us back the one that we just used. Okay, we're good. Oh, just that we're playing Sonic Metroid. Nailed it. Let's see if I can nail this. Hey! That's so iffy. So I did this in map randomizer that I did the other day. And I thought I would be a lot more disoriented by it, but it turns out no. No, not really. Also, I'm going to turn this up a little bit because it sounds quiet to me. It sounds a lot better. Okay. Let me know if it's too loud for everyone else. It sounds very good to me. And I think what happens is I think I turned it down for La Mulan was kind of quiet. Also, I gotta remember, when we do eventually, and we will, go down for Norfair, we do have the Bardo suit. Yeah, that's... I've always been very drawn to the Metroid series. I mean, I was drawn... I really wanted to play it when it was... Metroid was the only Metroid game. And then with Return to Samus, I remember I very much appreciated the silence in it. Like, especially near the end, which I... No idea how 6-year-old me was able to manage to get to the Metroid Queen. To this day, I have no idea. I've played Metroid 2 recently, and that is not... It's... Like many games on the Game Boy that are good, it's astounding how good they are for being on the Game Boy. Honestly, AM2R is just the better Metroid 2. Really? Okay, we'll try that again. Whatever. Like, you just get a much better experience from AM2R. Yeah, fun fact, I was not officially on the dev team. I'd been following it since like 2007, 2008 when he announced it. And so I got to play all of the. I still have. I know it's so great that he got into working on it. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is really good. I'm not sure how much he contributed to it, but it's such a solid game. But no, I still have. On my my Windows computer, which just goes to show how old it is. I still have like all of the different beta versions of AM2R, and like really early alpha versions. One he did using the engine when it was before he made his own sprites, when he was literally just lifting Zero Mission sprites, and when he went and ripped all the sprites, there was the Crocomire sprite, and he incorporated that into the side game that he did, just tinkering around with the engine. Oh, did that? I only have. Oh boy. I only have one update. Yeah, I only have 1.1, right? Because there was 1.0 that came out, and then it was cease and desisted, and then there was the update patch a day later because AMD cards weirded out once you got Gravity Suit. Almost. So here's the other thing. I know this is purely anecdotally. Like, I don't know. I'm only slightly more aware of what's going on the inside. I know that Nintendo got a lot of flack for shutting down AM2R when it came out. They were very aware of it for like nearly a decade before it came out, and could have stopped it at any time. And to Nintendo's credit, like, they probably had corporate higher-ups. They're like, you gotta shut this down. And I get the distinct impression, and this is purely anecdotally, me saying this. I get the distinct impression, judging by what they knew, and we were very aware of what they knew. By we, I mean the people following AM2R early on. We're very aware that Nintendo could have shut it down at any time, but they didn't. I feel like they waited until it was done, launched, and then did the cease and desist. Like, I don't know if it was a PR stunt. For better or for worse, I'm the kind of person that assumes the best in people unless, I'm given a distinct reason to think otherwise. I feel like they wanted to let it be released and then shut it down. As opposed to, say, Pokemon Uranium, where they were like, nope, really early on. Oh, it's a Dragon kill. Alright, so. And I will say, AM2R is the significantly better Metroid game. Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms, is going after streamers playing it. My recording hasn't been shut down. It's in the highlights from like 6 years ago. Streamer privilege. I mean, it might have been removed without me knowing it, but I haven't. Twitch still has I've received 0 takedowns on any of my videos. Because again, I don't think I hit anywhere near the volume of concerning anyone. Yeah, there's a speedrun community for it. No, I don't need that. Oh, thank you, yeah. But yeah, N2R, excellent game. Would highly recommend. And that's the other thing, too, like, once it was released and being out in the ether, like, they weren't going to stop it. Like, be able to stop it. Yeah, that's my, like, here's my cred. I never owned a 3DS. Because there was no Metroid game on it. So when it came out, this was my first 3DS. I bought the Samus edition. I still kept the box. Also, massive fail. The Samus edition 3DS did not come with Super Metroid. Did I buy Super Metroid on it? No, I never even bought Super Metroid on it. It did come pre-equipped with, I'm running Bravely Second on it, but it did come, lighting. Suffice to say, it came with a Metroid skin. But, you know. I think Dread is fantastic. I think Dread is in the upper tier of Metroid games. Personal opinion. I think what Metroid Dread does is it beautifully straddles a line between old school Metroid and still being enticing to people that are not looking for a Metroid game. It's very not like Fusion. I mean, it is like Fusion in the sense that it is a continuation of the story from Fusion because it is Metroid 5. Oh my god. Okay, we got the hammer. Hey, we have Dark World access. If only we had the Moon Pearl. But Metroid Dread is very good. I would definitely recommend. Actually, when Metroid Dread came out, I was super skeptical because I did not trust modern Nintendo to not be like, oh no, you spent like... Actually, we do have a... I forget, it's one of the quotes. Like the, oh no, you died 4 times. You want to turn Super Mode on for free? Like, modern Nintendo's like, oh no, people might get lost for 10 seconds and not like the game anymore. But what Metroid Dread does, and this is, early on, so this is how do you make a good Metroid game. Yeah, that one. Like, people think that it's free open exploration, but it's kind of not. Like, ideally with a Metroid game, you lock the player into a small group of places. But spaced out enough so that now it looks like we're radioactive or made out of some kind of early 2000s phone case. But you lock the player into a small group of spaces rather than give them free reign of wherever the hell they want to go. Stales is alive, yeah. Customizable faceplates. And Metroid Dread does that perfectly. There's like one space early on where it gets a little too... There's one part early on where it sends you down a direction. And then very shortly after wants you to completely 180 degree and go back right where you came from. But I think what's so disorientating about it is that up until that point, even very early on in the game, it's not a very backtrack-heavy game. Oh, it is very... It is funneled if you... It's hard to describe. But that being said, as somebody who is very much into the Metroid series, it is excellent. But also it's done in a way that if you're not into Metroid games, you can let it funnel you towards it. But you're not obligated to. There was a... So, two things. One, there are actual sequence breaks that it very much looks like they made the game, found the sequence break in testing, and they're like, you know, I'll just keep it in there. And then incorporated those sequence breaks as possible, like, alternative quick kills. Like, rather than... They've removed... I think they patched out one sequence break because they... I don't necessarily agree with it, but I guess they felt that it was too easy for a person that wasn't trying to sequence break to stumble across it and then mess up their game experience. Which is also why I haven't patched my copy of Metroid Dread past that. Oh, okay, that's Darksiders. It sounds familiar to me. Hey, I'm No Legend. Welcome, welcome. We are... Oh, I didn't save. We'll save it the one after this. No, so, well, what it was is, during particular door transitions, you could trigger the game to make you invincible. Like it more or less turned on like a no-clip on you, so enemies would just pass through you and deal no damage. No, we had Taco Bell like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it was... You could do a lot of fun things with it, to the point of, like, you could desync Samus's position to a point where Samus would instead run on, like, the Y-axis instead of the X-axis. Which allowed for some nonsense. Bimani is being a fuss bucket. You poor baby. You poor baby cat.
Oh, it's so exciting. You're due for a vet appointment soon, and they're gonna give you another rabies shot. Because it's been 3 years. You're due for more rabies shots. So many rabies shots.
So for me, my favorite Metroid games, like Super Metroid is a lightning in the bottle kind of situation. Like, I don't think that there will be a game as well done as this. And even then, there's flaws in it, which I think it has so much staying power because there's so many excellent randomizers for it. We don't have the wherewithal to do this. Actually. Can I see this? No, we can't even get up there. I have no means of doing that. That's unfortunate. Glad I saved. I mean, that being said, it would have been really crazy if anything down there was worth it, which it wasn't. Words. But no, yeah, Super Metroid, and the first Metroid Prime, if you get the original release. Actually, people have, the Metroid Prime Remastered, people have found alternative ways to sequence break that, which makes me very happy. Remastered was really good, too. Of an already excellent game. We also can't, actually, this is not even in logic, because we don't have other means of getting here. But gravity suit and the hammer was what we were going down here for. But Metroid Dread is also up there. It's a top tier Metroid for me because it's. They also, as far as I'm aware, have not patched out the other sequence breaks that people have found for it, which are also very fun and very satisfying to pull off. Like, I honestly should probably just patch my copy to the current version. So I bought a physical hard copy of Metroid Dread on release. So if I really want to, I can just revert it to the original release. There's like a couple of glitches that are like endgame.
This cat is... Oh, this cat's being a fuss bucket. Fuss bucket cat.
Hold up. I have a
fussy cat. She's being fussy. A fussy miss. Fussy miss.
For those of you new to the stream, this is my cat. Her name is Beemani.
She was a shelter adoption, and I love her very much.
Well, so here's the thing. It's only no clipping through enemies, which makes you invincible. Meanwhile, and this is a trick that I did learn, and I did pull it off a couple of times. There is another trick, which is so specific and involved that I don't think they worried that random casual players would run into it. Where you more or less shine spark in a way that... Oh, spoilers, the speed boosters in Metroid Dread. You shine spark in such a way that clips you into the floor, and then you just phase into the floor below you. Which is very silly, and allows for several not intended things. Yeah, my hair is very long. Also, Bimani's on the keyboard. Suddenly the game isn't moving. Do we want... I mean, we don't have a hook shot. I remember shine sparking downward was, I think, a thing in Metroid Zero mission, if I'm not mistaken. There are... Also, 100%ing Metroid Dread has some incredibly well thought out and very satisfying to pull off movement puzzles. Metroid Dread is a really good game. If you haven't played it and you like Metroid, I would absolutely recommend it. It's very approachable for people that don't want to play it as a sequence break speedrun game. It doesn't hold your hand. Another thing, a tremendous quality of life increase that I never thought I wanted. The map will have, like, door logos for, like, this door is, or, like, things you pass by that you might want to know for, like, I need this item to pass through this door. Like, if you bring up the map, it'll be like, hey, this is a thing that requires, I mean, unless you don't have the item. Like, it won't tell you, like, this needs an item you don't have yet. But it's very good for, like, if you get an item, you're like, what do I backtrack for?
What the hell is with you and wanting to get an bowl? There, I have blocked you. I have blocked the cat.
Hey, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Right, we can't... I mean, I can go this way. I don't think I necessarily want to with the lack of items we have. Yeah, like, if you were to bring up the map and it be, like, if you encounter, like, this red door, I mean, we know this is missiles. If you don't have missiles yet, it'll appear on the door it'll appear on the map as, like, a special door with question marks. And then when you get missiles, and you open your first door that uses missiles, now all of the missile doors on your mini-map will show that it takes missiles. Like, once you find the item that opens the door, and then open a door with it, all doors on the map now show, oh, it's the door that needs this thing. 1 second, it's cat stream. I know, cat chaos is happening.
What? Did you find a bowl that had something interesting?
You know, it's probably the bowl that I had lasagna in yesterday. So she smells meat sauce. I kinda do, and I kinda don't. We're gonna sequence break some shit. While Bimani is being neurotic. Here, why am I pointing the camera at me? While we hear Bimani doing weird things on the side. Stream is not cat stream. Also, I can't read chat because it's... I'm virtually on the side of the monitor.
Can I help you?
Right. So we get a handful of things out of here. None of them are going to be in logic. Because we were really crazy if we had speed booster. Additionally, Zany, we can get into the Dark World this way. There's an alternative way to do this, but I kind of don't care. Ooh.
Okay, are you all done being a fuss bucket?
Let's see. We're gonna need at least one power bomb. I think we can make do with this. Oh, the mighty cocktail. Mighty cocktail. Okay. There we go. Cat stream is over.
Are you just gonna nap there?
She might just want to lay on the keyboard. That's a thing she does. Oh yeah, these things like to get power bombs. Well, that's convenient. Alright, so I will save state this because this is a trick that works most of the time and is a pain in the ass more often than not. Nope. Actually, I get the impression that I've been overshooting these. Nope. A little higher. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This isn't even a I'm using the wrong sprite thing. This is a... There we go. The fact that that works baffles me. Like, that it does that at all. So we could go fight Botswoon. That would almost not be a terrible idea. Would probably be a terrible idea. Also, that's the shower in one of the other bathrooms. If you wonder what that background sound is, that's what that is. Also, a clip that we will not be doing is going to Shock Tool. We could get to Shock Tool right now. Hey, yeah. That's either Dell's bathroom or the neighbor's bathroom. Also, I legit do not remember if we saved. We did not. Okay. No, I mean, they are. I mean, it's a townhouse. We actually, this is so... Amidst the house itself, the sound insulation is actually not that great. So, like between floors, there's not a lot of sound insulation. Between neighbors, it's great. Like, I'm more often than not completely forgetting the fact that we do in fact have an adjoined house. Yeah, so it's townhouses. Nailed it. Alright, so here's the plan. Swear to God I have one. We're gonna get the super missiles. Oh my god. That are up here. Thank you. Yeah, and I mean, the floorboards are kind of creaky and things like that. I've been endlessly pleased with this townhouse because we're paying about the same amount. We're paying less for this townhouse than we would have spent per month at the apartment complex that I'd been living at since 2016. If we were to get the one and only floor plan for the three-bedroom apartment, it would have cost the same amount that we're paying for here, but we would have had, I think, literally half the space. And, like, all three bedrooms would more or less be, like, adjacent. And each one of them half the size of the room I'm currently in. So it's like, no. Dell found this one. And it's been worth every penny. As far as, you know, renting a house goes, like, I would rather buy a house. But, I mean, Colorado buying a house is very difficult. Alright, so we're going to check the left side. I don't know why I didn't save if we're doing the right side. I mean, ideally we get charge beam. And again, none of this is logic. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, buying a house is difficult. In Colorado, it's particularly hard. Oh, wait, we can just restart from this. Right. Kinda. But no, in Colorado, the market's really hot, and the last house that we attempted to buy, we put in, I think, an extra 15,000 than the asking price. And we had already been, like, it had been on the that day. This is also when, whatchamacallit, the interest rates were at their highest. I don't want to kill this, but we also don't want to get killed. Uh-oh. Right, okay, we need to put that in a different position. So, this is when interest rates were the highest. The day the house went on the market, put in an offer for 15,000 more than they were asking for, and we had already been outbid by like 5 other people. Shit. And as is often the case with it, it's a lot of, like, the place that we're renting this from is, a lot of places are buying it at above market value, but then renting it out. And making a profit. There are a number, and it depends per state, per municipality, where they will put in protections against that, so that people that are buying the house or people that are moving into the house and living there. But you can't beat somebody with a bunch of money. Mm-hmm. I mean, it'd probably just be easier to do gravity jump, because it's easier that way. Or not. There we go. Also, I did not even see... Okay, it is a crystal. Yeah, no, for real, especially like out here, because they're, Colorado's been putting in a number of things to allow for more, but, yeah, there's a high demand to live in Colorado, and I can't blame anyone for that. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're paying a very good amount of money for the amount of and quality of house that we're getting here. So I got no complaint. Because the townhouse we're living in was more or less the one that I was looking into buying, so... Well, there's an easy way around it. You just measure it in metric. Mind blown. So again, none of this is in logic, but I'm gonna do it, by God. I could, like, half-jokingly go just dip into the dark world. So I'm doing this, I mean, we're getting this out of the way. I'm trying to think, like, the only thing that we didn't get was Mama Turtle. Like, the things that require speed... Oh, shock tool. It'll be fine. Thing is, the game's gonna give me, gravity this early on. Oh my god, really? I'm kind of debating ice clipping to shock tool. It's a real pain in the ass. Like, if we had wave beam, it'd be better. It's getting the one jumpy thing into position is just not fun. Yeah, it's a really dumb ice clip. We can give it the old college try. Really? One? Oh my god. Crystal 7. And then Kraid was also a crystal. So that said, we don't actually have the wherewithal to get out of here. Or do we? I love that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna... I mean, I guess we could go check out Plasma. Do I want to save before doing so? Yeah. Now that I'm now worried about Shock Tool, maybe we should do Shock Tool. It's such a dumb ice clip though. Nailed that damage boost. I have a lot of trouble with doing damage boosts when you land on a thing, which... There we go. It has value in a couple of different places. Oh, yeah, I really enjoy... It's, so you have that happen in map randomizer quite a bit, where you've got to do... Like, that can be, I mean, higher difficulty levels. Can be logically required to access certain parts. And I find it a ton of fun. Oh, nailed it. Yeah, whatever. Oops. Nope. And then one of my favorite Super Metroid ROM hacks, Cliffhanger, incorporates that as a, like, leading up to getting the gravity suit, it's a series of rooms where, on a set timer, it toggles back and forth between being a water room and being a not water room, and you have to time jumps appropriately to get through that area. I know, right? Yeah, like if you got it. I mean, if it also did what Space Jump does. I guess Space Jump is like an augment going into the gravity suit to make it better. If we're going to do Shock Tool, and unfortunately we are. Also, this is a dumb clip that's bad and nobody likes doing it. That one sucked. Anywho, where the hell are we gonna go? I mean, probably A Link to the Past. The game told me to go to A Link to the Past about, I don't know, like 45 minutes ago. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna sequence break the shit out of Meridia. Nailed it. We'll do Shock. I hate this ice clip. It's so bad. Because it feels like it's entirely up to RNG. Or like it's the highly specific timing that's just not cool. So normally we need to go up here with the grapple beam, but we currently lack in that. I'd be more cavalier to do this with the X-ray scope than what we're gonna do here. All right, so one shot will do it. Oh my god. So we need that thing to be up here and frozen in a specific spot. I would like to not kill it. Alright, that's good. Almost. So dumb. Like, it's the same thing that we're doing with the mock droid in the other room, but not. Almost. Well, shit. Or we'll just... fuck it. I will never be able to do that well again, ever. Completely just... oh my god. And King Dan with a follow. I'm glad my ability to perfectly one-shot that awful snail clip. Ice clip, yeah. It's interesting and compelling. Hey, CJ. I hate that clip so much. I guess maybe it's just easier to do it that way than try to line it up and... but we know this is gonna be crap. Like, there's... what do we get out of Meridia? We got the King of Samaria? Sure. We'll just have to remember, like hold that in your thoughts of me doing that ice clip. Oh. Hopefully you came in right when I went and tried that for the second time, because if you had come in prior to that, didn't go so hot. I'd say no pun intended, but that's a good one. We'll keep that. Oh, okay. You saw the less interesting parts. So with that, we don't have the morph pool. The moon pearl. All right. Hey, sir, thank you. Let's go get the moon pearl. Oh, wait, well, we finally went to the Dark World. Sweet. What do we... all the... Well, I mean, we're gonna have to kill Ridley anyway. Probably. Let's see. Thieves Town. Is that... We already know Ice Palace. Alright, sweet. Oh, Ridley's a red crystal. Interesting. Interesting. Skull Woods is that one. Alright, sweet. Well, with that, we can't live here. We will die. I mean, we have to kill Aga. Why am I going this way? Maybe I'm just being really fancy and I want to check this before we go in there. Fire Rod. And then Aga Tower is just easy. I mean, it's red. Alright, well with that, I'll stop wasting time. Let's go here. We did do the front of Escape. We haven't done the back of Escape. I mean... Wait, what do we... Also, when did I get a shield? So we need, in order to finish this game, we need a hookshot. Maybe a medallion or two. Oh, and flippers. Actually, we don't even necessarily need flippers. I mean, we do if... We need the green pendant. Why am I going this way? Oh my god. Welcome to the stream, everyone, where I'm absolutely paying attention. I got more coffee, and I haven't finished my coffee. I am real glad... Wait. Did we get Tempered Sword when I sequence broke things? I swear to god I've got a plan. Oh, silver arrows. That's what we got out of sequence. Mm-hmm. It's a shame I can't take a silver arrow to Aga. Also, there's still a number of Metroid things that I've not gotten yet. Which is very weird for me. Usually I usually just full clear Metroid the moment I have the wherewithal to do so. And actually, ideally, we'll wind up getting Speed Booster, and then I can loop that in with checking Waterway. Or we could just be in Go mode prior to all of that. Would be preferable. We are reasonably close to Go mode. Oh yeah, we need Fire Rod. That's also a thing we need. We need Fire Rod, Hookshot. Thanks. This guy's earning his salary, the fuck? We may or may... I mean, I can sequence break out what we would need the flippers for. Rude? Rude again. Oh my god! What was that shit? Well, now I'm concerned. I know, for real, what the hell was that? Thankfully, there are, 2 hearts in here? And at this point, I'm kind of obligated to get them. I think it's this? Nope, it's this. And the, top right of the other one. But I'm gonna grab these, because maybe there's a third one that I've forgotten exists. Okay, there's not a third one that I forgot exists, but there was one on a spot that I didn't think of. Oh well. Yeah, no, that dude was like... This dude. I'm killing this dude out of spite. Hey! Got a heart out of it. No, I don't have a problem with that. I am not risking this. I am gonna just kill you. Alright. Meat. Piece of shit. So I think seizure warning. As I think I mentioned at some point, several times over. Ganon's Tower, although it's the last dungeon, is like much easier in comparison because you go through it every run. Like there's, unless you're doing fast Ganon, you're always going through Ganon's Tower. Meanwhile, dungeons you don't do very often are harder by comparison, so this is actually difficult because you rarely do Aga Tower. And by you, I mean me. And by me, I mean no one. Right. Wow, is... So this is the world we live in. We're gonna get the... We had the God EP. Are we gonna get the legendary 15 blue ball? No. And I'm okay with that. But he's gonna try as hard as he can. Oh. Must meme boss. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna not die. No. Alright, now I'm gonna choose to not die. I did it for the lulz and it didn't pay off. Okay. Speaking of things that I don't do very often, trying to kill Aga with the butterfly net. I don't do that ever. And it shows. It did look a lot like dying. I'm quite skilled in it. Alright, so we'll do that all over again. Are there hearts anywhere here? Like... I'm gonna say no and go on with my life. Old habits die hard. Dude. Are these hearts? That'll win it for us. So the unfortunate thing about this is it means that I will never try that again. A little bit. Yeah, I need all of you to give me hearts because I'm apparently not very good at staying alive. Fuck all of those archers. Are there hints? No. Or hammer? I don't think that's true. I'm also not going to test that. Oh, right. About that. And I was so excited, too. I was like, oh, sweet, I'm going to have an extra... I think it's... I want to say it's only doable in swordless. Yeah, no, the timing is just awful. You can mitigate the upwards aim by charging your... Oh, right, yeah, we don't see... Ultimate disrespect of Aga just starting here anyway. You got one. This is for my honor now. Also, who else apart from me is super excited for Ravnica Remastered next Friday? Friday of next week, not this Friday. I know I am, as is suggested by the sentence before it. Cool. Oh, that was fun. Oh no, we're in the Dark World now. If only got the Moon Pearl. Aw, phooey. I would say yes, except for my most valuable card I got when it was new, and I was in high school, and it was worth about 1/10 of what it is now. It's worth anywhere between $600 and $700 now. But then I'm reminded that I did spend about $220 on a different piece of effectively index card. And I have zero buyer's remorse about it. Every time I draw that card in a game, I am delighted to see it, and it never lets me down. And I have it proxied and put in like 3 other decks because I'm not spending that money again. And if I were to join a tournament with that deck, I would just put the real one in it for just that tournament. Hey look, it's the Moon Pearl! We needed that! And at this point, we don't have... Oh, we can't go up the mountain. I guess. I'd kind of rather... So, we're in a neat position where... I mean, you know what? While we're here... Actually, my 3 most expensive cards... I only actually spent money on one of them. Or, I only ever spent my own money on one of them. Because the Mox Diamond I have, my mom bought it for me. In 2002. Uh-huh. 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 Well, that Ether Medallion might be relevant. The Shieldred the Apocalypse Concept Praetor card was in a booster pack I received as a gift. And I did not know it could have been in that booster pack. But the Wheel of Fortune I have, I did buy it from somebody who cut me a deal because I know him. And he wasn't using it anymore, and I was going to be using it. And oh, am I using it. Cute. Alright, well, we didn't need that. I mean, I might need the Ether Medallion. Well, time to tell on that. Alright, let's do that all again. So we could go up the mountain. We could turn in the mushroom. We could do a number of things. But I'm going to go into the Dark World. Because we do need to finish... Oh, we don't even need... Thieves Town's a pendant. Well, I'm doing this now and I'm committing to it. We'll do the first 4 of Thieves Town. That usually goes fine. I guess. Right, and Pod is a crystal. Yeah, here's the thing. Oh, hi. It would probably be smarter to just go immediately to Pod, because it's gonna get us items, it's a crystal, we gotta do it. I don't know. We're gonna get stuff out of these down. After we check start of Skull Woods. So at this point, I mean, we need the fire rod for a number of things. By that I mean two things. Do we need a turtle rock? Yes. Turtle rock is a thing we need to do. Item 1. Nice. Although not a small key, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. Whoop. Ideally, we get both items out of here, so I know I can just go mode Skull Woods later. We can also check what's on Bumper Ledge, which is good because we've got the magic cape. Oh, right. Uh-huh. And I think this uses the logic where we might not have a small key in Pinball Room. I honestly don't remember which versions do and don't have that. But I'm not going to test. We're going to get this. Get a small key. And then be sad. Oh. We do have Candace Amari, though, so the one and only thing we can do still is not as much of a pain in the ass. And we're going to run into a skull? Wow, we didn't. Surprised by that. There's usually a skull waiting there. Dat lag. Oh, nice. Both items.
Sweet.
Well, we'll check Bumper Ledge, and then I'll basically just do an anti-clockwise run around the Dark World. That's fine. I'm actually kind of happy we don't have the mirror, because now I don't feel inclined to check Graveyard Ledge. I should start weaning myself off of that. I have zero experience with printers in Linux. Actually, this is a true story. The printer that we do have, I just use my work computer for it if I need to print off personal stuff. Oh! Well, I'm glad I checked this. We might... Right, that's a thing we needed. Forgot that we are obligated to get that at some point. What I could do... Absolutely what I could do is I could try setting up the printer to work with my Linux computer, and I can see how that pans out for me, and if you got questions. As is the case with most things, if I'm setting it up in Linux and I don't know specifics of it, I just search for, like... I do search for Ubuntu, because it's the most likely to get Linux information on a thing, and then whatever the printer model is. Okay. And more often than not, if I'm using the printer, it's to print off proxies for Magic, which I will be doing tonight, because I read, Ooh, hey, that's a thing we need! Well, I'm glad I came here. We are actually in Fire Rod Go mode, unless we need Bombos for something. So that's a thing. Because I can fake flipper everything else we need. If we get flippers, that'll be fine. Actually, ideally we don't get flippers, because then it means that I don't have to do Swamp Palace. Alright, so this seed has proven to be pretty not terrible. Actually, the Cane of Samaria that we got was absolutely in logic. Like, that was the end of the logic. I mean, we did need to eventually go kill Dragon, but everything else along the way was nothing. And I don't believe we got anything of value in Meridia. Alright, so item 1. Nailed But I read a, so I have a deck that I originally built because it was, like, uses Nahiri Forged in Flame as the commander, and the main draw of that is that that deck prefers to have, like, the cheaper cards. So it's an equipment-based deck, but you ideally want equipment that comes into play with a creature attached to it. And most of those cards are like commons and uncommons and are pretty cheap. So I built this very cheap deck. I kind of don't want to do this, actually. So there's 3 other items in here, which we absolutely could get all of them, but it is a pendant dungeon, and we only need really 1 item. Possibly 2. So I'm good not. I'm good just continuing on our merry way. But so I found a couple of deck lists that use more expensive cards, some of which I already have. So I'm thinking of just printing proxies of... So what I will do with my Magic decks is, if I have a card, I will definitely proxy it. Because under the impression, if I was going to join it... Bimani likes to... If she's sitting on the keyboard, it's absolutely going to mess with the controller. Hey, Jay Water. Welcome, welcome. I'm just discussing my plans to... reconstruct some Magic decks. Oh, we can't... Well, we can do Purple Chest. We'll do that later. If at all. Yeah, so Bimani is laying near the keyboard, and if she moves to press down any of the keys, it will override any keyboard or any controller inputs I use. Mm-hmm. So for those just joining us, we're basically in Fire Rod Go mode. There's a chance we might need Bombos. But we might not. So if we get Fire Rod, we're kind of golden. We still have, like, a decent swath of Metroid. Actually, ideally we'll be going... I would like to get Speed Booster before we attempt to do any, wreck ship, because then I can guarantee getting an item. I did completely do Meridia out of logic. Although the part that gave us the Cane of Samari was in logic. I did everything else out of logic. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 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 Oh yeah, I don't have to mark any of that down. Logic man. Although Spring Ball is nice. Actually, Spring Ball would have been nice to get earlier on, because that would have saved me a lot of time and anguish in maybe running out of power bombs for bomb jumping. What's also really nice is that without the mirror, I don't feel so inclined as to do Eastern Palace afterwards. But then I'm reminded that we've already done Eastern Palace. But I'm excited for this new Nahiri build, because actually some of the cards that I would otherwise be proxying are cards that used to be in a deck that I recently took apart. I had a Lesha Who Smiles at Death deck, which was a ton of fun to play, but it was a pure combo deck. So it was very much a... I'm assembling this combo that instantly wins me the game. And there was a time when I liked that sort of deck, but I After winning several games, it was just, oops, you didn't notice that I played these 3 cards, and then it creates an infinite loop, and I have a bajillion cats, and they all kill you. Lol. I kind of, that sort of deck kind of fell out of favor for me. And I could not reconfigure Alesha to be into a proper not combo deck. So I have several cards from it that I'm no longer using. And by God, they're going to go into Nahiri. Because Nahiri is a red-white card, and Alesha was a red-white-black card. And boop. Mm-hmm. So I get to put my Ragavan Nimble Pilferer, which is a card that used to be worth a lot more. I think it's kind of fallen out of favor, because it's still a very good card, and the version I have is still like $60, but I pulled it out of a pack. So I spent much less than $60 to get this card. I mean, then again, I also, you know, it's a good chance that I could have bought, you know, a pack and gotten crap out of it. Magic the Gathering, one of the original loot boxes. Hey, it's a thing that I kind of need, but wish that I didn't get, because now I feel inclined to go do Swamp Pet. We still have no mirror. So I'm kind of cool with this. Mm-hmm. Is that... Oh, we've gotten... small keys. Oh, here, let's... Nope. I think I've missed my opportunity for this. I have definitely missed my... fuck it. We'll do it live. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. I went, wait, I overdid that. Nope. 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 Am I still off by 1? No, there we go. This is a thing that I used to do a lot, and it's been... This is... I haven't had to do this at all. Okay, fuck it. We're not... It's not Key Sanity. I'll just go the normal way. It's fine. You don't do that trick for a while, and you just forget how to do it properly. I mean, I used to do that all the time. Uh-huh. Is that item 3? Oh, hey, sweet. Well, now I feel inclined to go to Ice Palace, which I... It is, but you can line it up... reasonably well. I was absolutely paying attention. On the other hand, if we this gives me information because in using that key, and this is a big brain play here. We'll know. We'll get the we'll find out whether or not I need to come back in to get the vanilla big key chest for the final item. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Isn't Xanatos the villain from Mighty Max? 90s kids remember? Oh, it's Gargoyles, right, okay. Different 90s reference. Hey, there's a small key. I think Gargoyles was slightly after. No, I remember Gargoyles. I remember Gargoyles used to be on in the morning when I was waiting to get the bus to school. Yeah, I remember a lot of Gargoyles used to be, they would get their ass kicked in the first 10 minutes and then have to learn how to not suck, and then they would fight the bad guy. And I remember that was kind of novel. Reboot is also excellent. I will absolutely do that. I remember really liking Reboot as a kid, and then I remember seeing it again as not really like late teen, early 20s, and was reminded that it indeed was a good cartoon. And was it voiced by Reich? Oh my god. Also, I am absolutely a Next Generation Star Trek person. Picard will always be my captain. Don't at me. Oh, right, I might need this one first. You know what? Let's switch it up a little bit. We haven't done the bombs. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. And then... Oh, did we even get the map? We must have gotten the map. Yeah, 4 bombs will also break the mask. Oh, actually, that's a very good point. Right. We know that there's a small key in the vanilla big key location. Okay, cool. I mean, I knew this. This is definitely part of my plan. And we're gonna orphan Catfish. Because I'm a rebel. Oh my god, we still haven't even gone up the mountain. Okay. That's a thing. And in a really weird twist, I still have a lot of Super Metroid left. I mean, it's not I'm perfect. So logically, the way this is shaping up is logically it almost seems like it's expecting us to get the flute and then getting into Lower Norfair. Through the Mire portal. But I have several different ways of getting into Lower Norfair that the game would not expect me to do. Oh, take care, Scotty. Thank you for coming. Oh. If we need to get to Lower Norfair and we don't get Space Jump... No, I mean, ideally we just don't get the flute. Nope, we're going this way. I am 100% paying attention to what is going on right now in this game. Magic. Oh my god. Thank you. Whee. There we go. Oh, it's so weird. Like, this is usually something I do very early on. It's strange to not have this early. Also, we are absolutely doing the TR rule. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad we get those. Where was Hookshot? No, Hookshot was in Village of Outcasts, which we've had access to for a while now. It is very quite possible that logically this seed wanted a whole lot of bomb jumping. And fuck that. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright, so here's a bomb jump that I always think I'm gonna fail at, and then I managed to pull it off anyway. Now we can hold a fairy. Great. Yeah, we still have, like, the wreck ship. So without Speed Booster... Actually, if we get to go mode wreck ship, that's a big time save. Right, we've killed Aga, so we gotta deal with more shit on here. We haven't even done... Okay. Part of me was sort of kind of hoping it would be the Fire Rod, because I would absolutely overworld glitch to it, and I don't even remember the exact timings for it. Alright, this is a pendant dungeon. Hopefully we just get the items and I'll just leave. Hopefully this is the Fire Rod right here. Yes, we are good for Metroid. Like, I think logically we need a couple of things. You will probably be fine on Amazon. I mean, so I would wind up doing, Mother Brain last. And there's a pretty good possibility that we just get a bunch of, like, super missiles and stuff in GT. Alright, item 1. Okay, so Moldorm is going to have either the second item or a small king. So we get a 50-50 chance of being done. Right, I mean, extra great would be is if we get Charge Beam. Charge Beam we're good. 90%. But we didn't need to do this. I mean, we got another bottle. Great. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether or not that was going to be a good idea either. So with the Spiral Cave, I mean, it's a one-off. Thing is without the mirror, and at this point, I would kind of prefer we never get the mirror. Because we don't need the mirror. We should get the mirror after the Fire Rod. We're not going to need the mirror. Unless we need to go into... Oh my god. Into Swamp. And ideally, we don't need to go into Swamp. Mm-hmm. So, barring anything dumb and terrible, we'll just... I think we're going to be finishing... So, here's the... Remind me to do Spike Cave after Turtle Rock. Because that's a thing we can do. I mean, honestly, what's likely going to happen is I'm gonna get to the end point that we can get to in Turtle Rock, and then save and quit, and then be like, oh, nobody reminded me to. Oh man. But I will try my damnedest. Okay, so we didn't need bombos for this. We got. I forget where we got ether. But we didn't need ether apparently. So doing these first because we could get fire rod out of this, and then we'll actually be in go mode, and then I don't have to worry about Spike Cave anymore. Uh-huh. 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 Well, we've already passed everything that we might need that for. Oh, I didn't do Super Money Cave. I'm sure I won't regret this in a bit. Now we can logically go get those missiles. How far is this rabbit hole? Okay. I mean, it's good to have that now. Yep, I'm glad we didn't go further down this rabbit hole, because I probably would have also forgotten to do Super Bunny. That'd be pretty on brand for me. I got one thing in Turtle Rock. Okay. Actually, in hindsight, it probably would have been better to just do Turtle Rock first, because it would have gotten us that. Alright. Super Bunny, Spike Cave. I mean, we got a lot of checks we can do. We got all our flipper checks. We can do Ice Palace, which is probably a good idea. I mean, another good thing is, you know what, actually, we can get some berries. Save me a lot, or not any fairies, whatever. I mean, I'm okay with that. Actually, do I want to be here? Yeah, let's do flipper checks. I mean, yeah, no, it's absolutely. I mean, I'm very okay with rude. I am all on board with getting something of value there. I mean, at some point we can swing back and get the half-minded, whatever. Alright, so I did specifically opt out of doing fake flippers early. Oh my god. I also have completely orphaned catfish. Although really, with the way that things are panning out, like, I mean, I probably would wind up last locating catfish. Oops. Actually, no, I would last locate blind pulling pet. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I would last locate. Thing is we're in a position where there are several items that would unlock other items that we could go get at some point. Mm-hmm. Oh, right, this isn't the streamlined one. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd be cool with that. And Koi with the raid. Hello and welcome. We've been in Fire Rod Go mode for a bit. Hopefully the stream went well. Hopefully the seeds were not terrible. I did get to see half of them. So this is SMZ3. We still have like a good chunk of Metroid to do, which is very strange for me. Usually I get Go mode for Metroid and I just full clear it. In this case, in a strange twist, oh god. Well, I didn't want that. Alright. It's happening. Oh, I hate that. So Swamp is a green pendant. I have a half a mind. We're gonna do Ice Palace. I'm gonna get half magic along the way because we're gonna do Ice Palace. And I think the next best course of action would be to then do Wreck Ship. Library Restart also with the raid. Look at everyone. We're trying to find where our Go mode item is, which is what we've been doing for the last like half an hour. I think so. We're gonna do Ice Palace because, you know, could be vanilla fire out of Ice Palace. It would have made more sense for the Ice Rod to be here, but you wouldn't do anything with it. Oh. So here's the thing. We needed Ether to get into Turtle Rock. Bombos was the last one that we got, which might logically be what we needed to get in here. No, and hopefully we just get the fire on and we just finish go-moding this and then go-mode the rest of the seed. And then go on our merry way. Now currently, we have full cleared Meridia. Most of which was not in launch. We only recently got Grapple Beam. I was like, you know what? Screw it. We'll just grapple or we'll Ice Clip to get to Shock Tool. I hated it. Actually, I went in, tried it a couple of times to do the Ice Clip to get to Shock Tool. Had trouble with it. Accidentally killed the slime thing, and then came back and first tried it on the second attempt. I probably should have paid attention to how I did that, because I would do Shock Tool early a whole lot more if I could do that at the drop of a hat. And whoop, whoop. There we go. Whee. And the fire. Well, at least we're solidifying the very decent likelihood that we're gonna have to go into Iced Tea. Knock that out. God damn it. And boop. And oh my god, the Item 1. Oh my god. We actually have items. It's quite disorienting. Item 2. I'm glad to get that. Alright, now hopefully we're just gonna... I don't care what the item is, I just would like to get the last item, so I don't have to worry about going anywhere. Because I'm really bad at this long. Mm-hmm. I know how to do the bomb jump. I'm just bad at it. But it's fine, because here's the last item. Oh. I'm committing to this. There's what, a 50-50 chance? Yeah, there's only 2 other item locations. It's either a small key, or it's the fire rod, because it's absolutely here. God damn it. Or if this is not the item. Rude? Oh my god. Well, that's fine. Sure, let's just lag the shit out of it. Totally knew that. I looked at the spoiler log in advance and I knew that that was an item there. Fuck it. Alright, we killed Aga. This was an Aga seed, by the way. Because I rolled this seed. God damn it. Oh, we could have just gone that way. Wait, no, we're gonna go... Oh. Right. We're gonna do wreck ship. Also, I'm using the tail spray because it's tails and it's adorable. Okay. Except for this. This just is... That's nightmare fuel right there. It's the tails doll. Right, so... Oh yeah, we still have... We don't have speed booster. There are... 2 checks? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the, the way that Tails looks with the gravity suit. Looks kind of weird. I will fully check for things in case we get the fire rod. That is not the fire rod. Yeah, at least this looks like... what I'd been hoping for is I was hoping that, like the Gravity Varia combo would be like Super Tails. Like, that would make sense. You know, I don't even care. We might be kind of hurting on ammo, but like I said earlier, there's a good likelihood we're gonna get a bunch of super missiles in Ganon's Tower. I don't know why I didn't prep to do fast fancy. And unlike Matt Brando the other day, I'm not gonna have to farm like all of my health and missiles back in between. Slow Phantoon. Lame. Yeah, literally finger guns. We're also Cuphead. Actually, Cuphead is a sprite. I could probably Super Missile, but probably also shouldn't. Because I have no Charge Beam or Screw Attack, so it would just be a pain in the ass. Oh, man! I know all the timings for the different... So, Phantoon can come at... There's 3 different positions that Phantoon can come at. I'm just really bad at aiming. See, also, literally anytime I try to use silvers against playing molds. Suck it. I think that's also a crystal. I know all 3 pendants. I think actually all 3 Metroid bosses are in... Oh no, Ridley is the Dracon kill. So this is going to be a crystal. Oh right, there's a red crystal. Oh. Right, okay. Our other red crystal is on, Mothula, so we won't need to do that, because, once we get the fire on, we're done. And we would need the fire on to do that. We're on a mission. A mission from God. Alright, we got bombs at some point. Oh, too early. No. Sure. We also did very recently get Red Shield. That was Harmless Hellway? Either way. Alright, so there's a fairly decent likelihood that I mean, I still want to see what that item is, just because we are 1 item from Go mode. I'm also glad that I absolutely did, like, all of the things out of order with Meridian. I know this is the new, no, we're playing Tales of Adventure. This is the sequel, Tales of Adventure 2. No tails, no problems. Oh man. And this is not a thing we need. Actually, Tales Adventure is on the list of games that I would like to play on stream. I only own it in 1 version, which is digitally on my 3DS, but I would just play it on a Game Gear emulator. Oh my god. Whee! Alright, those get one shot by that. These do not. Oh, you're ruining my life, Ice Beam. I know, and with the Eldritch Abomination that is the loading in spray. I'm assuming this is also the Tails dog from Sonic R. So this is a true fact. Every time I see rupees in Metroid and I'm looking for either Ice Rod or Fire Rod, my immediate thought goes to the wizard starting weapon from Hexen, and then I want to play Hexen again. And then I remember that Hexen is not that good. I mean, it's good, it's just very rough to play. And I really just want to play the Warrior. And the Warrior is not very good endgame. I, of course, am making references to things people know all about. Alright, please don't be Fire Rod. Alright, good. Actually, well... No, if that was Fire Rod, it means that we would go getting Speed Booster, and then everything would be great. I think there is... Yeah, there's a Luigi sprite, and there's like 2 different Mario sprites. Also, what's fun about this... Well, here, we'll check this first. I would like those. With high jump, this is a little less awful. Alright, well that adds to our list of fetch quests we can do. Oh. Aw, man, I'm gonna need another... Aw. I'm, like, really bad at doing that. Like, you can go in there, grab that thing, and then leave. I think I probably should just use regular bombs rather than power bombs. It'd be faster. Yeah, I really like the tail spray. And honestly, I thought it would be much more disorienting. Like, for Metroid tricks. Yeah, the Morph Ball sprite is a bit big, but it does... It looks weird when you're stationary. Like, I think the idea is, because when you're moving, it's where you do, like, the spin-up from Sonic 2. Alright, so thankfully we don't need Speed Booster for this. Alright, good. Oh, yeah, I haven't played Axiom Verge in quite some time. I keep wanting to get back into it, but I kind of, like... I just feel I don't have the time to invest. Like, there's so many other things I want to do. I kind of... There are other games that I would like to play on stream, and yeah, I just don't have the time to invest in speedrunning anymore. I mean, at some point I could do Axiom Verge randos, because those are fun. The only problem with Axiom Verge as a randomizer is that you have a really wild range of... Like, it's more or less like just get the red coat and now you're in go mode. Get the red coat and the grappling hook, and you are definitely in go mode. You just need a gun that can shoot out of bounds. So you can just clip out of the Atheros fight, and then go on your merry way. Like, I know what you mean by that. I find that I haven't, like, it depends. Like, my immediate thought is how I play Beatmania, but I'm like, I'm kind of just as bad as I always used to be. I've been basically stuck at the more or less the same brick wall that I've always been at in Beatmania, which is mid-tier 12s. Or any song with chords consisting of more than 3 notes at once. Doubly so if you're going from one of those to another one within about an 8th note. I'm just bad at that. Alright, so... I will do this check. I was thinking about looping this in with, the other thing. Billy Mays Room at all. Oh my god. I was gonna be so upset if that was gonna knock me off. Also, the grapple beam sprite is really cute because it's actually swinging. Oh man. You know, I've thought that too. Although I think what they should do is do something like what they did with U-Beat and add decimal points, because I think level 12 has its own. Yeah, decimal points would be great. This because anything in 8 or higher. Like 8 to 9's kind of less so, but there are several. There are several 8s that could easily be a 9, or are just 7s, but are evenly numbered. Oh yeah, and there are several of those too. Both Japanese and American. So we could have done this faster. Especially considering that we could have gotten a bottle out of X-Ray, but we don't need it. No, and actually I haven't been playing a lot of Epolis because you can't get extra, or you can't get level 11s as your first song. It always used to be, if you were, I think, 7th Dan or higher, might have been 6th. Or maybe it was 8th Dan or higher, and you played 100 rounds, you could do 11s as your start. But with Epolis, they've changed it, and you can only do it if it's premium start, which you can't do in the US. So now it's 10, 11, 12 from 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Which just feels like... No, and that's what I'm playing on, too. So I'm playing Round 1 Lightning Cab, and... Nope, can't. If you want to play a level 11 as your first song... one, play 1,000 rounds, and then you can start on level 12. Yeah, so what they did is, but if you're premium start, it's, you don't need to have a Dawn clear in order to start with 10s. So you're like, oh, that's the thing. If you do a premium start, you get to do 10, 11, 12 for 1st, 2nd, 3rd song. Which I need you to not be. I actually usually do. The irony is that... Oh man, really? Oh, so close. The irony is that them doing this makes me feel much less inclined to play that many rounds, or really at all. Oh, did I do that again? If I don't get it this time, I got a different gravity jump that will... Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this the fun way. Oh, shit. It amazes me that that works as smoothly as it does. Yeah, but it's also like I'm distinctly under the impression that I've been playing Beatmania wrong for the last 20 years. Because like, even when I started, like I seem to not be able to move in certain patterns, and has always been the case. And I used to play I used to play percussion, let alone the drums. I have gotten back into playing DDR because even if my scores aren't great, I'm getting in shape, and that's nice. Really? Seriously? The fuck? Thanks. Whoops. Yeah, I'm sad. They're removing on the 22nd. They're removing a handful of licensed songs, and one of them is a she's a hole. I forgot the actual name for it. Starts with she. I mean, it's a licensed song, so it can only stay on the cabinet for too long. But it's the level 13 is a ton of fun. Oh yeah, at my level I have like one AAA on a 13, and a handful on like 11s and 12s. But my big thing is I don't use the bar. Then like it's not even like I started playing DDR when 4th Mix Plus came out. It's more of I'm playing it for exercise, and I feel like I'm getting more of a core workout when I have to judge my balance in space. Which again is also, nothing against people that do play that way. So I feel... Yeah, and, oh, I forget which... I think I'm 6th Dan in DDR? Well, that's the nice thing. That's what I like about DDRs. Even if you're not playing high-level songs... Oh, we did? Well, I mean, we did need Bombos to get into Icebound. Even if you're not playing high-level songs, if you're working up a sweat... Again, I'm going into DDR not because I'm playing it as a rhythm game. I'm playing it as an exercise game. With music that I like. So, I mean, that being said, there are some people that want to, do time attack. Doubles is great. I haven't done doubles in a bit. I mean, it's mostly there's a handful of songs. Oh, right. Handful of songs that, like, Jana Jana is an amazing song in doubles. It's so fun. Oh. I mean, I'm almost 40. I'm 37 and a half. Also, this is a pennant dungeon. Oh. Oh no, it's not a pennant dungeon. It's a Metroid boss, right? So we still need to do this. Mm-hmm. I mean we've had the boots for quite a while. We did need them to get the Moon Pearl. I will say though, I was heavily into DDR in high school, early college. And then I didn't play actually mostly from DDR-X onwards. I did not like. It felt like the step charts, like it feels like they were trying to compete with In the Groove, and like rather than making more entertaining charts, they seem to want to make more dickish, frustrating, exhausting charts. And I didn't like that. Also, the Betson cabs that came out in the US were just terrible. And I don't know what part. Yeah, no, I do not like that era of DDR. Getting back in, I forget what's. I didn't get back into it until they got the DDR Ace 3 cab, the gold cab, at the round 1 that I go to. And there were 2 songs. Yeah, DDRX I do not like. I just don't like the step chart. But that aside, getting back into it with Ace 3, yeah, Pessime, no, never. So yeah, the DDRX cabs in the US they were different pad and they were not good. Oh! Yeah, no, that was from Arfenhaus 2. I love Arfenhaus 2. I reference it all the time. Actually, not very much anymore, but I love Arfenhaus 2. That's great. I remember they were going to make Arfenhaus 3, and then people got so pissed off, so pushy about it that they put out a fake one. Yeah. I did not know that about DDRX. But regardless of how DDRX was in the US, so we got Ace 3, and apart from I think I first tried it like, oh, I'll do Shakunetsu Beachside Bunny because that's a song I recognize, or May. I also wanted to do everything on expert because I'm like, well, I used to play heavy mode. I used to bike 20 miles and play Paranoia Survivor Max Oni non-stop for like 5 hours, and then bike 20 miles about home. Back in my day. I was also 19. But, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get back into it and do that. No, that was a terrible idea. But I was, there are 2 songs, which if you go to the arcade now, they will still be there. Oh. Right, we can... It's saying we can't get into Meyer, but I know that's a lie. Here. But somebody was playing... so there's one song, Hyperdrive, which is, I think, I forget it's at 11 or 12 on Expert. And it is a fun chart to play. Really good. Would recommend. And then other people were... It's a 12, yeah. I think on Expert. It's a very fun chart to play. That and King on difficult, so the medium is a 13. And watching people do that, I'm like, I want to get to the part where I can play that and not feel like I'm dying halfway through. And now I'm working on upping my good full combo to not just good full combo. But it's very similar to when I got into DDR originally. Actually, I played it a bit, but I didn't really get into it until I watched somebody playing DDR Max on the home console, and Rhythm and Police looked like so much fun, because it was. But I couldn't play it at the time, so I wanted to get better at it so I could be good enough to play Rhythm and Police on heavy. I mean, I'm really... Actually, one of the other licenses that they're losing on the 22nd is the Cartoon Heroes, which I'm glad I cleared the 14 version of that, because I love Cartoon Heroes. It's great. Rhythm and Police is a fun chart. It's a great song, and I don't know why they just haven't re-upped the license. Because as far as I'm aware, the not KOG mix is still on Papa Music. Or it isn't, because I haven't really paid attention to Papa Music. Yeah, the Speedy Cake mix is really good, but the, and I mean, fully capable of doing the heavy chart back when that was a thing. The standard chart for Cartoon Heroes was so much fun. It was a fun chart. And I was really happy with the remix of Cartoon Heroes that they added into DDR Ace 3, I think it's when it came out. Incorporates several parts of the original chart, even though it's a remix. Very enjoyable. Did enjoy. but it's being removed at the end of the month, so no. But point being, if you haven't played DDR in a while, the current version of DDR has a lot of new charts that are, like, well thought out. Like, there are a lot of just fun charts to play, regardless of level. And it's been I like it because I've been getting back. I mean, I have to get back in shape. I blame late winter, midwinter. Yeah, and we have we used to have an Ace 20 Plus silver cab, but we've had the gold cab since they started shipping gold cabs. I thought they rolled out Ace 3 on all of the Ace 20 Plus. Oh, did I not? Oh. How is that not on? It was on yesterday. Thank you for pointing that out. It's been running this whole time. Well, I thought they rolled it out in all the places, because I remember there was, the original rollout, like, bricked a lot of cabinets. So they had to do another rollout. Oh, a knee injury will definitely do that. Yeah. Yeah, DDR, from what I've heard, is not good for the knees. So correct me if I'm wrong, have we not gotten any items out of here? I don't think we've gotten any items. And since we are really hunting for one item, I would rather just check these and be done with it. Uh-huh. Okay. It's a very nice compass. I'm proud of this compass. Right, because it wasn't going to be a small key on Vitreous. I knew this, and yet I still went and I got that key. Yeah, Buttrius, the Vitreous, but replaced with an ass. Also, we cannot do Spooky because we don't even have the flute. So that's a thing. I will say, though, for exercise games, anyone that has not played Ring Fit Adventure is another excellent way to trick yourself into getting a workout. Actually, I only stopped playing Ring Fit Adventure because I could go to the arcade again and play DDR. Honestly, what I probably should do is, after getting back into the groove, no pun or lawsuit intended, actually, no, Konami did not sue Roxor for In the Groove. They did sue them for Guitar Hero. I mean, Red Octane, not Roxor. Oh, I remember not having a problem with that, but I don't think I tinkered with it a whole lot. I just kind of ran with what it gave me, and I just did that. Okay. So that being said, also we got the perfect amount of bombs and arrows. She needs 69 rupees. Aw, yeah. Alright, so. One. Technically, this logically expects us to bomb jump, but. Fuck a lot of that. Oh, yeah, and similarly, yeah, don't. Oh my god. Don't do anything that hurts you. That's why we just don't bomb jump. Oh, you know what? I know of Beat Saber. I've never played it though. I've seen people play it. I hear good things. Yeah, the Ring Fit Adventure, it gives you the option to instead just do squats, but if your knees are not happy with you, that really isn't going to help much. I know Dell has a VR set up. I know this because we've asked him recently, because Miru would like to get the Taylor Swift Eras tour in VR. That's a thing that can happen. Also, we are good on Metroid ammo. Whoops. But I'm dying. Oh my god. Ooh, yeah, I was bad at that too. I've learned how to breathe again. For those that are new to the stream, one, welcome. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And two, I died in 2005. It didn't last long. But yeah, no, the only thing that I came out with is my breathing kind of sucks. Oh, I want to use this. So here we are in the worst room in the game. I disagree with that assertion. So again, the seed expects us to bomb jump this, but no. Actually, for me, I think Wasteland. Well, and then again, I've mostly been doing map randos. I hate Wasteland. It is like my least favorite room in this game. I will point out what Wasteland is for those that don't know what I'm talking about. I like how I shot that guy and he just didn't care. This one also sucks if you have to go through it on map rando. Yeah, that one. We're going to be going through it in a moment. Much to my disappointment. I have not played Tales of Adventure. Actually, Tales of Adventure is on my short list of games that I would like to play on stream. I do have it on the 3DS. And I do have a ROM of it. It looks very much up my alley because it's a Metroidvania and it has Tails in it. I enjoy both of those things. So this is not efficient in the least, but if we happen to get Charge Beam, that'd be nice. We got the Wide Beam. It is a beam. I'm gonna see if we can bug the game out. All right, they fixed it so you can't do the VAR beam. Yeah. This used to be my least favorite room in the game. Until I learned how to make it not suck. I think it only works with plasma beam, but if you when you shoot the thing with plasma beam, you just clip into it. Oh, I missed the beginning of that tandem. Which one is like Guacamelee on crack? I like Guacamelee. This is Wasteland, yeah. I hate this room. This room is just garbage. Especially if you get it in an escape sequence on Map Random. Oh, the game is called Cookie Cutter. Okay. I still need to play Pizza Tower, too. I heard that was very good. And although not necessarily Metroid-y, it seemed like it had Metroid-ish elements. I don't know. Joke's on you, I don't even have Speed Booster. Let's go that way. Suck it. Casually continuous wall jumping, as I do often. Actually, I have gotten better at continuous wall jump. Most of the time. So here's the thing. I'm also virtually out of regular missiles, so I kind of don't even want to try it without going in well armed. Oh, you know, actually, from what I've seen of Pizza Tower, yeah, I definitely see that. Speaking of which, I haven't played any of the Wario Land games in a while. I remember adoring Super Mario Land 3, the first Wario Land. Because there's like a ton of secret areas. I remember getting to like Teapot Dome, which made my mom laugh because I was too young to know what that was. Also, fun fact, Metroid Fusion is built off of the same engine as Wario Land 3, or Wario Land 4 rather. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I didn't do it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, one for good measure. Grab me, Dragon Daddy. Get your ass down here, thank you. Oh, that looks uncomfortable. Yeah, Teapot Dome was a U.S. bribery scandal. And oh my god, the fire rod was... Oh. So we have not found the fire rod. I mean, could the fire rod be on pedestal? Actually, what's silly is we still have 2 items from Crocomire that we could absolutely get. I bet it's on Catfish, because I have said twice that we were absolutely orphaning Catfish. I mean, there are several overworld checks on a Link Pass we can do. Nailed it. Oh, I could go for the spam cake. Actually, before the stream, because I wasn't really fully hungry. So I'm gonna save here because reasons I won't reminisce upon. We don't need to talk about that. I heard about the maple syrup ice. I think. Or maybe I dreamt about it. I don't even know. Alright, but here's the fire rod right back here, and then we're good. Oh, this room kind of sucks, too. I'm gonna opt to not die. You can still do the damage clip thing to get through these, but nah, I'm good. Yes, I did. It was Phaser. Yeah, Lower Norfair just sucks. Don't do no Lower Norfair. I did have a seed at one point, an SMZ3 seed, where Lower Norfair or Ridley was a pendant dungeon, pendant boss, so we didn't have to do Ridley. It was great. All right, so in this seed, all right, so we're gonna save here because we don't have speed booster. We're gonna go all the way back down. So unfortunately we'll need to bomb jump, but we can check grapple beam and the one before it. When we last did that, we didn't have any means of getting up there, but we do have Crocomyre's dead, right? Yeah, because I saved after the Crocomyre kill. Right. But unfortunately, we also don't have speed booster. Oh, we can leave the normal way out of Crocomyre. Get some missile attack. He looks so cute when he's aiming down. He's like concerned. So we did this some time ago. We'll be fine. We did do these side checks, and I forget what it was, but it wasn't anything worth it. Like, there we go. So we couldn't even see what these were. We can now. And if neither of these are worth it, it's not a problem to just leave. Oh, I have practiced the faster tempo, but I've just not. Sadly, I don't think it changes the end thing. I hate everything. Oh my god, it was the... Holy Jesus. Actually, I'm not too upset about this because bombs were like really... I forgot where we got bombs. But bombs are hard required for this. Yeah, it was somewhere in Zelda. I want to say Hookshot Cave. Come on. And with that, we can go finish this game. Oh, I'm so sad. Remember, like, I'm gonna say about 2.5 hours ago, when I came down here, I'm like, oh, I can't even see what's up there. I mean, sure. We need to do... Yeah, so we just need to do, oh my god. Monthula and Trinex, and then we're good. No, I'm not mad because we couldn't have gotten that hours ago. I'm mad because I sequence broke getting down here, and then I couldn't get that. And also couldn't even see what the item was. Like, if I was able to see it, I'd be like, oh great, that's what the fire art is. And we would have been in... I mean, we would have actually... We probably would be done with the seed already. But no, I couldn't even see that. Oh yeah, we don't even have the flute. About that. There's also several dozen items we haven't even checked. We didn't do the back of Thieves Town. We didn't. Thankfully, we have an ample supply of super missiles and regular missiles for doing Mother Brain. The way that lines up, it looks like a duck. We did a lot of desert. What? I didn't do Agina's cave. Oh, I kinda, yeah. I was in such a hurry to get to Meyer afterwards, in the hopes that we'd get the fire rod there. There's the skull that I was waiting for earlier. Boo. So that being said, we're gonna do this. We're gonna... Fuck it, I'll just overworld blue. Oh, you know, we haven't done... we went into the big key. Oh, and Tanum has redeemed the random tier 1 sub. I'm gonna do it while we're running up here. Why not? That's crazy. Let's see. Oh my god. Wheel of Rally, turn, less we should win. Unless it is, someone's getting a sub. That person's gonna beat. Congratulations, Gazira. You have been chosen by a robot. To receive the sub, please enjoy your after viewing. And a whole bunch of emotes I drew. Also, we are rapidly approaching Ganon's Tower, where, as many of you know, there are 22 locations to be located, at which point we'll be putting in guesses between 1 and 22. I know, right? This is, in fact, not Super Metroid, but it is half Super Metroid. I was like, maybe we'll get a Metroid item. No, we've already got... Oop. Sorry. Mug versus mug. I know, I'm sorry. There were 2 mugs on my desk and they just collided. There were no survivors. Oh yeah, we don't have the flute, so this isn't gonna help. But if I saved and quit, actually, that would have stuck us on the pyramid. For those of us at the beginning, this was a hard-required Aga fight because the Moon Pearl was on Lumberjack Cave. So that was a thing. This did start off with a really nice, like, back and forth between Metroid and Link to the Past. Like, we had to go into Link to the Past to get, well, one, the Morph Ball, as is often the case, but also high jump boots. Nice. High jump boots, and we got Pegasus boots, which we needed. Yeah. Not terrible seed.
Could have been better.
Actually, it could have been better if I hadn't. I didn't even last locate Fire Rod. There are several places that I usually like. We never did. The Billy Mays room are like the two items to the left of where the vanilla morph ball is. Like, there are quite a few checks that just straight up did not happen. So we did jump in here in case the fire rod was right at the start. I do find it funny that for like 2 hours, it was like, or more of like an hour and a half, we were in Fire Rod Go mode. I just streamlined through a number of places where the Fire Rod was not located. Oh yeah, we can... I should have those hats nearby. What? Oh my god. Horse should be... I think it's right over there, but my hat that goes with it, so I don't lose my hair. Oh my god. Okay. This was appropriately enough underneath the horse mask. I have chosen a very awkward way to place this on my head. Oh god. I don't, actually. To answer your question, not very well. Yeah, so the mouth you can see out of, and then the nostrils also, but it's very limiting in the frame of view. Yeah, oftentimes, hats like this are done when I'm about to fight Mothula. We do have a clip of me, effectively blindfolding Mothula and not getting hit. Oh my god, did I go? Oh. I was like, this is taking a lot longer than it usually does. I think this has to be the big key? Because as far as I'm aware, we've not gotten the big key yet. In hindsight, I might have wanted to go get the big magic decanter. Come to think of it, I never marked this off on my taxes as a business expense. I forgot the context of that. But it is Mega Man Legends 2. Actually, Mega Man Legends 2 was really good. Except for the one part that made me stop playing it when I first got it. Hey! Well, I'm glad I did. So, I will almost always go out of my way to check the big chest because I'm always worried there's going to be a key in it. And then I would have to backtrack and get the key. The funny thing is that in doing it, it very often pays off. Nailed it. Yeah, the real one trivia thing was very out of place, but it did make for great streaming material. Oh my god. You know, me throwing for content. Oh, that's good stuff. I should probably stop dying. Yeah, I should do that. We don't need to go this way, but we might want that. I definitely don't want that. Oh, yeah. I was hoping we would get, like, I don't know, a full heart refill because of, like, pieces of heart or something like that. Yes, I've actually done that exact thing before. Much to nobody's surprise. I'm pretty sure I did it on stream, too. And also with that, we're about to go into Ganon Star Wars. There are 22 locations in the Big Go located. If you want to play the guess between 1 and 22 of where I think it will be, go and do so now. If you're the correct guesser, you can do tier 2. Sub the channel, or if you already have it sub. Thank you. Then I'll give you a random tier 1 sub to somebody in chat instead. But yeah, any number between 1 and 22, numbers that haven't been claimed before. I know, yeah. So Ganon's Tower, 1 to 22 of where you think the big key will be. If you win, I'll give you a tier 2 sub, or if you have one. Thank you. Then I'll give a random tier 1 sub to somebody in chat. I also can barely see what's going on right now, so, I don't know, pick a number, we'll use that for the bot. And now come to find out that I've actually neglected to get a crystal. Nope, actually we're good. Oh my god, 22 for the bot? No. And I will be doing Rando Rush, because that's kind of been my thing recently. We do not need those bombs. So what we're hoping for is, ideally we'll get the wave beam. And by that I mean charge beam. Although I think charge beam would have to have been, because I don't think charge beam can be in the junk fill. Oh, anyway, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I don't feel like putting up. We're gonna be lazy. So lazy, I'm not even gonna do it right. Nailed it. Seven. Oh, 6 made abs. 7. Also, it's not 8-minute horse, it's 10. Oh, it was me the whole time. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. 8, 9, 10, 11. What? What? Do we even have an 11? I don't even know. I have no idea what people did. Oh, we had some close ones. Wait, we did? Oh my god, you're right! X1011 has correctly guessed the location of the Gannon Tower Big Key. You get to drink from the fire hose. Alright! Please enjoy your ad-free viewing and the Pep S emote. Which is one of my favorite emotes. Oh, quote 11 is very fitting of every game I play. Actually, the weirdest thing I orphaned a number of things that I will usually, like, sweep through and get on an initial run-through. And I wasn't screwed over by it either. Oh yeah, Pep S is another great one. That was one of the first really good emotes I did. Granted, it was back when Twitch did, you had to upload it in 3 sizes. And the 18 by 18, I forget, was just really difficult to pull off. Nowadays, Twitch lets you upload any picture in any size, and it'll just rescale it to the emote sizes, which is great, because I mostly draw it. When I draw all the emotes, I do them on a canvas of 200 by 200 pixels. And then I can just save it at that. And then it'll just goddamn work. You know, I should have grabbed those hearts. Oh man, if only I'd started on time, we would have been finished early. Actually, Tana, more accurately. So whenever I open up a new canvas, I do 5,000 by 5,000 pixels. 1,200 dots per inch. And then I just crop a 200 by 200 location. Nailed it. Oh my god. I mean, the lag is... oh. Yeah, the 18 by 18 picture. So the oh, the sub badge images. The early ones, because they were the first ones that I did, looked really bad because you had to draw them in. You had to have them in all three sizes, but they were even smaller, and it was very difficult to capture any detail at the sizes that they wanted. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I know we'll be getting more arrows, like, between then and now, but I should probably have... Oh my god, I did that way wrong. I should probably have an abundance of arrows going up. Out of my way! Wow, I got 3 of them. Hey, it's the fire rod! Remember when we spent, like, almost half of this game trying to find it? Because it was the only thing we needed anymore? Me neither, I pushed that out of my mind. And boop, and boop, and boop, and boop. Pepperidge Farm is sticking with all of my nightmares. Oh yeah, we never had to turn in the mushroom. Check magic, but you know, considering how accident prone I've been, I was hoping it was gonna be charge beam. You're not wrong, Quillshot. Actually, I got that from my dad for Christmas. I just got him a case of the double dark chocolate Milanos. Thin Mints are the best Girl Scout cookie. I forget which, there was another one that I had that I thought was really good too. There's the one with coconut on it. Samosa? Momoa? Samoa, there we go. The Jason Momoa cookie. I'm like this close on all of these. So, for those of you new to the stream, I'm bad at this. Unless we get a really softball lineup. Watch me miss. Alright, well I got one. Alright. Nailed it! Oh, it's downstairs. I do have Zack Snyder's Justice League sleeves on my commander. I have it's the second Doctor and Vizsla Turlo from the Doctor Who set. The deck itself is not Doctor Who themed, but the whole theme is making people draw a lot of cards and then punishing them for having a lot of cards. And what Vizsla Turlo does is it deals a lot of damage to somebody at the end of their turn, depending on how many cards they have.
I'll be more eager about encouraging thinking outside of the box when there's evidence of any thinking inside it.
So, when you play Vizsla Turlo, you can gift them to somebody else, and they're obligated to attack somebody else with him. So I put the most annoying card sleeve I could find, which was a Zack Snyder's Justice League with Aquaman. And I delight in gifting people the Jason Momoa. Ganon, can you not? Oh my god. And just think, several years from now, when somebody gets that quote and I'm actually good at AGA, it won't have meaning. Ow. Rude? This is like the lamest Ganon I've done in a while. Oh yeah, right, we did Turtle Rock. There, I did that too. And with that, we're only half done. We gotta go kill Mother Brain too. I mean, Tails has to go kill Mother Brain. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with the sprite. I kind of want to check, like, the front of Gauntlet and the landing site, but I don't want to bomb jump. Oh yeah, come to think of it, yeah, that's a combo we can't do, is we can't do, the horse head and the chicken head. And for Seed where we got the, required Pegasus boots fairly early, we never got Speed Booster. We did get really early high jump boots, and that always makes me happy. Did not time that properly at all. Oh, I forget with the... I think it has to be without the number sign. I could be wrong. Alright, we're doing it this way, apparently. Not like I need to be at full health coming up on this part. Rude. I'm surprised that quote doesn't have, comma, Dragon Daddy. That's a thing I say often. In this very stream. Alright, so we're gonna do Baby Skip. Except for I can't, because I'm bad at it. I think we're also missing, like, key components of it. I'm gonna pretend I can. Oh, that was way off. Tails is not having this shit. Right. the low health Tails is pretty great, actually. With his finger out like that. Actually, one of the things also more magic references. I recently got Unsanctioned, which is a pre-collected set of the joke cards, with a couple of new ones in it. One of them is Alexander Clamilton, which is a clam version of Alexander Hamilton. Also, I don't know how to do. Yeah, I don't know how to do this without Wave Beam. I might want to learn that one at some point. I have, like, none of the things. We will probably be fine. Yeah, we'll be good. I was surprised by that too. I don't remember there being a low health sprite in the original game. Aw, man. Alright, we're good. Yeah, it's 60 supers. From the zebra beam, yeah. Right, but I didn't know that it... Yeah, so it's using the same one for this, but I didn't... like, it's not like Samus uses the on one knee thing position in the original game when you're at low health. Actually, I used to do that. I used to do Locks of Love quite a bit. I figured, though, I'm enjoying my hair while I still have it. Because I'm approaching that age where I'm going to have a lot less hair. So I'm kind of I'm just letting it grow out, because I do enjoy having long hair. But I have donated to Locks of Love 3 times? Tails just don't give a shit. Oh, now we're Super Tails. Unlike Map Rando, I will not get Speed Booster, Space Jump. Right, it's genetic, but my my grandfather, so my father has hair. My grandfather, my father's side does have hair. My mother's side does not. It was actually giving the locks of love was a nice side effect, because I always liked having long hair. My mom never allowed me to, so when I moved out for college, I just grew it longer. Yeah, I like having long hair. But when I was in college, I liked I like the feeling of growing it out, and then donating it to Locks of Love. Oh my god. Oh my god. But also, the place where I'd get my haircut when I needed to get a haircut would also do it for free. Oh, we gotta climb this whole way. Also, Tandem was premature. Are we going to save the animals, kill the animals, or taunt the animals? Let's see if Tandem had that copy pasted and ready to go. Tony? I'm assuming that's a typo for taunt. We also have 2 for taunt. Tony means I open the door and I go, hey, it's Tony Danza. Hey. Oh my god. Well, we're going out this way. I might die. Really? Thank you. I won. Ooh, and Lover's just doing a Wind Waker rando. Absolutely raiding her. I know, right? That would have been very fitting. Wrong Star Fox. Also, I would check the listing for the seed on stream. Where the things were, but I actually closed the window that has it. Yeah, so we'll be running 2 more SMZ3 seeds. Get some coffee. No. I still would like it if there was either a Bluey or Bingo sprite for Link to the Past or Metroid. That's what I was looking for, and came across. I came across the Tail sprite for Map right now. I'm like, actually, that's a pretty decent sprite. Also, what's fun about having my hair really long, my hair is actually very brown. You might be able to see it. On the back here, it's very red. And, when it grows out like this, it shines in my ponytail. So what my sister does with her hair is she has like one strand like this is colored purple. Her favorite color is purple. And the rest of it's her natural color. In my case, mine does it anyway. Oh yeah, and our gold sword is purely because I did Spike Cave. Hoping to... Goddamn fire. So I'll have to use the permalink and check again what was where, because like, yeah, we never got... We had like the bare minimum Metroid. And then Plasma, also. Star Fox is really solid. There's probably ROM hacks that make it more playable. Star Fox 2 is also really good. Obviously, there's the completed version on the SNES Mini, but there's the mostly completed original ROM was leaked ages ago. But anyway, that is all for tonight. Thank you for coming in, hanging out, watching me get a jet seed, except for the part where we needed to get fucking infinite bomb jump to get the goddamn fire rod. But anyway, I'm going to be working the next 4 days, but I will be back on Monday, where we will likely, and by likely I mean almost guaranteed, be doing Super Metroid map randos. I will probably do the same thing, where I'll do some, 2 of the, like the roguelike, we don't know where the maps are, and we only need to find Mother Brain in the exit. I liked that, and I kind of want to do more of those. But then I'll have a backup one of like a normal, like, kill the bosses to get Mother Brain access. But anyway, we're going to toss a raid over to Loverish, who's doing a Legend of Zelda Wind Waker rando. I have yet to play the Wind Waker version that lets you do that, because I've only played the original GameCube. But anyway, hopefully see you guys on Monday, where we will play some Super Metroid Map Randomizer. Till then.